Okay, welcome to Milan. We're going to have Meghan Duggan joining us in the next couple of minutes to preview the gold medal game. Tessa, Julia, sitting here with you. We're so pumped that you guys have been enjoying our Milan content. We've been having an absolute blast. Do we have to update anyone on anything that's happened in the last couple days? We've been dropping like a million podcasts. So happy you guys all love the Billie Jean King episode. The mom cast is popping off also.
Yeah.
As to be
For all the
expected.
right reasons.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
It was a great time. We ate good yesterday. We had seafood pasta. I did. You had a good lamb shank going.
I had ossobuco and it was delicious.
Oh, and we twirled in the bull balls.
Testicles? Julia stepped on a bull's testicles and spun, essentially.
Sorry, we should have put in a content warning there. But yeah, there's like a thing in this main
Good luck,
piazza
apparently.
in Milan. There's a mosaic tiled bowl, and if you spin on it 3 times clockwise with your heel, you should get good luck.
Clockwise is the key. We saw people do not clockwise, and I don't
just
think they
assumed
found
that
money.
They fell to the ground right after.
Yeah.
Like that can't be good luck at all. We tried to do a little shopping. I wanted to buy something in Gucci, and Tessa was like my voice of reason that walked me out of there in a perp walk, essentially. It's like, get out of here.
We are leaving.
You can't do this.
This is too much money.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to it. Gold medal game we'll talk about with Meghan Duggan.
Yep.
Bronze, Switzerland, Sweden. We've seen them meet recently. I don't think anybody really expected this to be the matchup in the bronze medal game, but I think we're going to get an awesome game between these two teams.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm okay that they're there. I like that. Like I said before, it's a good thing for women's hockey. But these two teams played each other pre-Olympic tournament in Switzerland, I believe. And from what Florence told us was Switzerland was way too fast for Sweden, and Sweden was having a really hard time keeping up and whatever. And I was very shocked by that.
I was just going to say, that's not super surprising to you based on how young Sweden is, how fast they seem when they play.
It could just be where the teams were at in that moment in terms of prep, in terms of rep, in terms of comfortability, and like used to the new systems and everyone clicking and jiving and, you know, getting their mojo going. So I don't know, because I feel like Sweden's done a very good job at getting better every game, right? And as has Switzerland. So we'll see what's coming. We know this is going to be a goaltending battle.
Traff and Branley, two of the best goaltenders in the tournament.
I wonder if they're going to ride together on the golf cart or not, whatever. I love that she does that, but she's going to need to be lights out, because I feel like this Swedish team is going to be very eager and excited. I don't think nervous. I think eager and excited to have a crack at this bronze medal, which is the right feeling to have. But I think this one's going to go to overtime just based on goaltending.
Okay.
That's my prediction. For Switzerland, Alina Müller has been world class.
Unbelievable this tournament, and always.
I can't say enough good things about the way she's been leading this group, the way she's just been performing out there, pulling through in clutch moments in the shootout against Czechia, getting the lone goal in the 1-0 win against Finland. Like, I don't know, she's just an impressive human being, and the fact that her first Olympics was, you know, a long time ago, and she was 15, and like who else are you going to look to in that locker room? You know what I mean? And she's not only, you know, leading, but she's also delivering, which is cool to see. And she's got, you know, her partner in crime and Laura Stalder, who's fiery, and I love that. But I think that Switzerland's got to be careful against the Swedish team in terms of like towing the line. Like, play physical, play tough, but don't go putting yourself in the penalty box too often and give this Swedish team some life.
That Swedish power play's trouble.
Yo, it's good.
Yeah.
I like it. So yeah, I think this bronze medal game is going to be entertaining, and thanks to the goaltending, but also thanks to the offensively talented kids and players they have on these teams.
Do you think this could potentially, I know the emotions in Canada, USA, like so much going on in that game. That's going to be a great one, but do you think this could potentially be the game of the day?
I think it's got a chance to do that. Absolutely. I say that, you know, expecting Canada to show up and making it a fight, and hopefully, you know, more of a game. But I think that the entertainment factor is going to be huge in this game.
Entertainment factor is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay, we're throwing it to gold now with Meghan Duggan. Okay, everyone, welcome to Milan. Everyone loves a big, comfy couch edition of Jocks and Jills, and that's exactly what we got today for our gold medal preview. We're joined by the one and only Meghan Duggan, 2018 gold medalist. She's head of player development for the New Jersey Devils, just done everything in the game. How was your trip over here?
It was
You're
great.
fresh off the flight right now.
plane. Yeah, fresh off the plane. Yeah, it was great. Easy peasy. Yeah, just came through Amsterdam, no hiccups, and
She's
kid
kid-free.
luncheon, kid-free, and here we are.
I was gonna say, I know how you feel.
Yeah,
You guys are
Jill's
both
holding
feeling
down the
spry.
fort, so great job.
Good job, Apsy.
Yeah,
Love it.
Hope
Love
the school shuttle went well.
So how does the cheering squad go at home? How do the kids pick? Is there influence? What's going on?
It's been it's been pretty heated the last
Really?
little bit. Yeah.
A heated rivalry.
The kids, yeah, heated rivalry. The kids are really into the Olympics, which is fun.
Yes.
And we're, not pushing it on them, but we have it on every day. We've been doing, counting medals of every country. So it's been fun. They're in the Olympic spirit. They want to watch it every day. Every time anything is on, my son's like, "Who are we cheering for in this one, Mama?"
Aww.
And so that's been cool. They obviously know that we predominantly cheer for Canada and the U.S. And we're both just trying to influence the kids as much as we can. Yeah. So they flip flop a little bit. Every once in a while, one of them will come out and say, "I'm cheering for Canada," or "I'm cheering for the U.S." So it's fun. But obviously, we live in Canada now too, so their friends, are into it. They kind of cheer for both and follow both, but we'll see.
For those who live under a rock and aren't too sure or just new to hockey, Meghan Duggan, we didn't even really give her a proper intro. I feel really bad. She's
We've had her on the pod before.
That's fair. A legendary U.S. Olympian, was the captain of the gold medal winning team in 2018, and she married a legendary Canadian hockey player, one of my favorite teammates of all time, Jillian Apps, who we reference on the show quite a bit.
Yeah. Meghan went into it. We had her on the podcast. Was it the first season or the second season that you came on?
Me, I think second.
And Jill was
season.
first
She was
season.
first,
but go back and listen to all that. We have so much. We just mentioned heated rivalry. You guys will want to listen to those stories. They're very good.
Yeah.
Do you think your kids understand? My moms have been to the Olympics. Do they get it in full?
I don't know. I mean, maybe my oldest son is starting now that we're watching, and he's almost 6.
I was going to say he's almost 6. George would get it.
He can ask questions and talk about it and stuff, but I think they just don't think we're that cool.
Yeah.
They're watching all the athletes on TV and getting all excited, and I just don't think they can imagine us being on television and being cool. So probably not.
Yeah.
Is it easy for them to see just how good this American hockey team is?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's easy for everyone to see.
Yeah.
It's been pretty exciting, obviously, as a alumni of the team, and kind of the way I've put it and talked to people is they're almost playing a level of hockey that I haven't seen before.
Ever. I said that, man. It's crazy.
It is so elite. It's so consistent. They're so disciplined. They're so structured. They're so creative. They're so fast.
Yeah.
So obviously it just fills my heart. I love it. I've been texting with a lot of the women, and just obviously excited for the game tomorrow. And but it's very impressive, I think, the way they've been playing, which is awesome.
Julia calls them the team of destiny. She said in 2022 it was Canada. She's like, this year it's USA. It just feels like that is what the universe has put together for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it really is the level of dominance, I would say, and obviously the game against Canada is the one that sticks out, and I was actually watching it on a plane, and I just kind of kept. I just kept thinking wow, we really haven't seen this. They're nothing against the Canadians. They were just really. The U.S. was just overpowering them. The speed, the execution, and we just haven't seen that in so long. And obviously Canada didn't have Pooh, and it could have been a down game. And so obviously tomorrow's a huge game, and I'm sure that everyone's prepping as we speak.
Yeah.
It's just really impressive, and as an alum, it just makes me so proud. And obviously a lot of teammates and friends on the team, and just keep telling them so proud of you. You guys are doing amazing, and the dominance is just exciting to see.
Can you talk just about this being Hilary Knight's last Olympics and what it would mean for the team to pull through and get her another gold?
Yeah, I mean, it would mean so much to the program. I think I'm, when you think about U.S. women's hockey, everyone thinks about Hilary Knight.
Yeah.
She's been playing for so long. She's been dominant for so long. she's scored in key moments. She's helped the team win key tournaments. I look back on, world championships I was a part of and big goals she scored. But even before that, at Wisconsin, and she's just a legendary player in the game. She's given so much to the sport, and I would love to see her go out on top.
Yeah.
Like it makes me emotional to think about because I just know what she's put into it. I mean, you guys know, you know what she's put into it. We all know. And so I want this a lot for her and for everyone. But she's done a great job.
Yeah.
leading
It's
this
crazy
group.
impressive. Like I'm sitting here with you and you're like, yeah, and she's still playing. And I'm like, oh my God,
Right?
she's still
She's
playing.
still playing.
Like,
crazy.
I think that. I'm like, I played with her for like
A long
15 years and I'm way past, right?
Yeah.
Like I retired a long time ago, it
And
feels
it's-
like, and she's just still going.
and it's not just impressive because she's still going, but it's like she's still one of the best.
Contributing,
Like how the hell are
impacting.
you
Yeah.
like?
Yeah.
What parts of your game do you have left to work on?
Yeah.
you
I
know what I
know.
mean?
Yeah.
How much do you think that's motivating the younger girls and that whole roster right now, knowing it's her last game?
Yeah, I mean, I think when I watch this team, I just think they play in a way that is all for each other, and
Yeah.
that's the goal. Like we've all been a part of teams, and some teams you have that, and some teams you don't, and it's truly hard, to remove the ego at times from a team, and that's what like leadership works on, right? To get to the pinnacle and to play the way you want to play. And when I watch this team, they're just playing like so free, so supportive of each other, moving pucks around, like everyone's contributing, the depth scoring. And so I think they're just rolling in the right direction, like on all cylinders. I
Yeah.
think they're connected. I think they're committed to what they came here to do. And I just, I really hope obviously it works out for them.
What are you seeing from this Canadian team, and are you shocked that it's we haven't really seen a great game from them yet this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think being a part of the rivalry for so long, like I know what that team and that organization is capable of also, right? So you can't count them out. You
Yeah.
know, I've been on the losing end a handful of times. I've been, you think about Sochi, you're up, you think you have it in the bag, and that team comes back. And so there's a lot of talent over there. I will say in that first U.S.-Canada game, obviously, the U.S. outperformed them in a lot of different ways, but you can never count them out. And, I have a ton of respect for a lot of the women on that team. And I know that they're going to bring their best tomorrow too. And I think all of us as fans, like just want to see a great
good
hockey game.
game.
We
Yeah.
just want to see
That's
a
all I
great
want.
Canada-U.S. hockey game. Obviously, we all have our allegiances as to who we're cheering for and who we want to win. But that's an impressive hockey team, and they've worked hard and put themselves obviously in a position to go after a gold medal as well. And so it should be a great game tomorrow. And I just hope everyone's like healthy and can play, and that the U.S. wins, but
You're allowed.
but no, they're a great team. They didn't play their best against the U.S. earlier in the tournament, and
Yeah.
they know that. And I expect to see a different team tomorrow.
What do you think their best would look like, though, for this Canada team?
Man, well, it was interesting. Obviously, not yesterday or 2 days ago, the game. Obviously, Pooh's back, and
Yeah.
she scores 2 goals, and they win 2-1. And my initial thought was kind of just like, all right, guys, like everyone else has to get going here.
Get
We
on the
know that
train.
you've missed her, but she's back, but she can't be the only one kind of contributing. And so, I think they just have to. They got a lot of veterans on that team, which is meaningful, and
Yeah.
those guys know how to play in those big moments, and to step up and bring the best versions of themselves. And so I think a lot of them will be looking to do that. I think based on how the game against the U.S. went last time, obviously they need to have better goaltending too.
Yeah.
And then I think some of their other vets need to step up and make plays, get pucks to the net, and create some more scoring chances. That's been one of their issues, right? Is finishing and goal scoring. Not that they haven't been there, but the pucks aren't going in.
No,
Yeah.
I said there's a hard time finishing for
Yeah.
this team, and then I was like, well, how the heck are they going to beat this American team? Because when they do have the puck, it's really hard for them to generate offense for whatever reason. I feel like there's like lack of support and whatnot with everybody, and also their legs aren't just moving. I feel like there's an effort issue there. But let's say they do show up and they are playing their best. Okay, well, how do you even get to the point where you can beat Erin Frankel?
That's the biggest
and
thing.
right now
Erin
it's their
Frankel
power play.
She's lights
It's their
out.
power play.
Yep.
So you got to flip the script on Murphy. This is my game plan. You flip the script,
Here it
flip the
is.
script on Murphy, and you keep your legs moving along the boards, and you're going to get calls. And your power play is the best in the Olympics right now, and that's
Is
how
it? Is their percentage the best?
Yeah, and that's how you're going to convert and get your goals. It's your power play is going to win this for you. So find a way to get on the PP and stay out of the box and stay away from, retaliating to Murphy. That's the way it's got to get done.
There you go. You heard it
Yeah.
first, Coach
Tight defense.
Tessa.
Yeah.
That'll be the way to do it. It's interesting, like the two mentalities. They got to be so different going into this game. Like, how do you approach this game if you're the U.S.
Well, what's
and you've
crazy?
just been flying on all cylinders?
Like, tell
haven't
me
seen
the
any
last time you
adversity.
can think that like both teams aren't entering, thinking like we're gonna play our game and you have to match us. This is the first time.
I literally can't. Yeah, I can't.
This
I
is
can't.
the first time that a team actually has to prepare and play differently than they're used to.
Yeah.
Because the Americans demand it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's no denying it. I mean,
Yeah, I just think, for the U.S., I think like if I was in that locker room, like my message would be like, you guys have everything you need. You don't change a thing. You stick to what you've been doing. The pace, the speed, the effort, the physicality, the inside game, the depth, the goaltending. I can't even believe we haven't talked about that yet
I
until
know.
you just mentioned her.
Yeah.
Like she is. Like that's the thing. I mean, U.S. gets up 1-0. Good luck scoring on her.
I know.
Like it's unbelievable. And so, yeah, Canada obviously has to adjust their game a little bit based on their last, matchup. But like if I was the U.S., obviously they're, you hope they're confident, but they're not overlooking things and they're just staying focused and going about their business. And that's the feeling I get. Like that's the feeling I get from the team that they're ready. They know what they need to do. They've stayed focused. They got great leadership and all, Hill and Karp and Keller and Kendall and Lee and all these guys that have been around, 3, 4, 5 Olympics, some of them. And so, so they know what to do, and they're handling the room well. And, the youth is clearly knows what they're doing as well,
so
which has been
exciting.
really impressive. And it should be a great day.
Yeah.
it is strange to me. I was like, I don't ever remember a time like having is prepared differently
Totally.
for the Americans. Like obviously we did. Like there was stuff we had to tighten up on, but never a full systematic
Like let's switch a game plan
change.
here because we got to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's been their MVP so far in your mind to this
In the
point?
US?
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many. I probably have to go with Harvey.
Yeah. It's hard
Like
not
I can't get over the way that she just demands your attention when she's out there and controls the play. I mean, her skating is the best I think I've ever seen
I know.
in the women's game. I mean, obviously we've seen player Kendall Coyne, like the speed, we've talked about it. You look at, Renata Fast, the speed, but the mobility and like the length and range as well as the speed that Caroline Harvey plays with is it's hard to stop. And we've seen it. And she's just, she's so smart. She's so good with the puck. And to think like, what is she, 20 years old? If that,
That's
I don't know,
crazy.
someone fact check
Yeah.
that, but like it's unbelievable. She's obviously one of the college players and so she's been really impressive. Obviously, and then I'm an Abby Murphy fan. Like obviously she gets a lot of airtime and controversial player, people would say, but like I played a little bit irritating way, like you did too. I mean, Tess and we've talked about it on this podcast.
Yes.
We used to go at it all the time, and I just it's a hard way to play. It's a hard way to defend, and in my opinion, no one does it better than her right now. And there's a lot, people saying she should play X, Y, and Z, but what she's doing is working.
And she's
you
going to do
can't
whatever the
deny
hell
it.
she wants. Like
And
no
you
one
can't
tells
deny
Abby
it.
Murphy what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, not only is she hard and, around the boards and at the net front and, she's irritating people, but like the other day she walks in the semifinal short side and just like rips one right over the goalie's shoulder.
I know.
And
Insane.
it's just, she's elite. She's elite. Probably the one time I would ever cheer for like the Gophers watching that game. You know what I mean? Like, so just, I love those two. Obviously I have all my friends and ex-teammates on the team that I just have utmost respect for and what they're doing and how they're leading and how they're playing. But those two have been really impressive in their first games.
Yeah. Do you have an X Factor player for Canada?
Yeah. Well, X Factor will
Not
have to
Pooh.
be Anne-Renee Desbiens, but I need that Fillier-Watts combo to be on all cylinders. And I need the decor to contribute as well on the offense because it can't just rely on that forward group. Like, I want to see Renata cooking. Like, crank up the speed in those. Like, remember the first game we
Oh
saw
my
Renata play?
gosh, yeah.
I want to see that speed, and I
hit
want to see that
Roadrunner speed.
confidence. Yeah, that.
Do we want to do score predictions, or is that?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Can we put you
Me
on the spot first?
Sure. Score predictions for tomorrow's gold
You
medal
don't have to
game.
pick a team. You could just pick the numbers. But I know what your team
Oh
is,
yeah,
so it's fine.
I'm picking the U.S. team, 100%.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, always going with the heart there on that one, but the head too. Score prediction. I'm going 4-1 U.S.
That's what I said.
Oh, 4-1.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go with your heart or?
Or did I say 4-2?
I thought you said.
Because the games
think
are
you said
the games are
4-2.
usually 3-2, and then
think
I
you said
always
4-2.
always add an empty netter, which bugs you, and you always change my answer
Yeah.
back to no empty netter.
I'm gonna go 3-2 then.
Okay.
If you're gonna go 4-2.
You picking a team, or are you just gonna leave it at 3-2?
I'm leaving it at 3-2 because there's 3 of us here, and I think I could take that right because it'll make things even. And that is it.
That's that.
Thank you all for listening. We appreciate you so much. Give us a like on the PWHL's YouTube page. Subscribe on Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you get your audio. Keep following along all of our content from Milan on Jocks and Jill's Instagram and on the PWHL official page. See you after the gold medal game, everyone.